Hey guys, Greg here from LensProToGo, and in this video I'm going to be going through the ARRI Alexa Mini and showing you all the exterior features, all the ports, buttons, mounts, and different configurations and how you can get this camera set up. First thing you're going to notice about the Alexa Mini is the size of it. It's about half the size of a full-size Alexa. It's more on scale with the Red cameras. How we have it set up here is we have a wooden camera cage with some NATO rails on the top and on the sides so you can mount some rosettes. And then we also have a wooden camera EVF mount. And this one I prefer a lot better to the ARRI one. It's just got a little more flexibility and a little more range in where you can put it. Going down the side of the camera, we have some buttons here. We have a function button. We have a 1, 2, and 3, which are custom assignable buttons, but they default to forward select, backward select, and confirm. And then we also have a record button and a little record light down here that'll turn red once you're starting to record. Now, if we spin over to the front here, you can see we have a Canon EF lens mount on it right now. You can get a PL mount with an L-bus adapter, and that'll give you power to use a servo zoom lens. And then also on the front, we also have a audio input. This is for if your sound recorder or sound mixer is going to be sending signal to the camera to record internally. You can also hook it up with a wooden camera A box, and that'll give you 2 XLRs, which is how we include it in our kit. Just keep in mind you can't output 48-volt phantom power. Continuing around to the right here, we have another NATO rail, and inside the casing here we also have the Wi-Fi adapter, and that's going to allow you to control the camera remotely through a computer or tablet. Continuing back, we have the I/O panel here. Starting at the top, we have the white radio antenna, which is going to be for controlling lenses. Then we go down to the EVF port, and that's going to be for attaching the EVF and doing all of your camera controls through the EVF. Then we're going to go down to the 2 SDI ports. The reason you have 2 is so you can send one out as a clean signal to your client, and then you can also send one out to your director that has all of your camera settings so you can make sure everything's proper before you start shooting. Continuing down, we have the power port, and then we also have an accessory port, so you can hook up some 9-volt camera accessories coming out of there. And spinning around to the back, we have a time code port right up here, and that's going to be for syncing time code from your slate. Going down, we have the CFast 2.0 card slot and a USB card slot, which is for updating firmware and putting LUTs in the camera. Then we have a power, which will obviously power on and off the camera, and a little LED indicator light to let you know what status it's in. So that's basically the camera. If we slide over here and we grab the EVF, this also has some great features on it. This isn't a normal EVF like you would see. We have a bunch of functions. We have peaking, exposure or false color. We have 2 user assignable buttons, the record button and the menu button. You also have your normal diopter adjustments to correct for your specific eyes. And inside the monitor, we have 8 more buttons. I'll show you these once we get into the menu part of it, but those are used to control everything that the camera is doing. You also have this little jog wheel on the side with a push down to select certain things. And that's the exterior of the ARRI Alexa Mini. If you want to check out the menus, the layouts, how you set it up, and how you get it ready to shoot, check out part 2. If you want to see more in-depth on how we actually build this rig out and get it ready to shoot, check out part 3 of this series. Don't forget that all of this gear, including the Alexa Mini, is available for rent at LensProToGo.com if you want to try it out. Thanks for watching.